Hey, Rick McBride with your Property Masters in 5 minutes of free time. McBride Realty Group received a call yesterday from a customer who was wanting to short sell her home. She said she had personal issues, had gotten behind on her mortgage in only a few months, but the bank was threatening to foreclose on her. Obviously, a stressful situation. Her first inclination, being programmed from the crash, was to call us to short sell her home. What's a short sale? For those who don't know, it's where your property sells for less than you owe and the bank agrees to accept short payment on the loan in exchange for forgiving the balance of the debt. If you're upside down on your property and have no means to catch up on the mortgage and pay it moving forward, this is often an agreeable solution for both parties, the bank and for you. But her house isn't upside down. After she came in the office and we discussed her situation, it was obvious she wasn't upside down at all. In fact, she had a substantial amount of equity in the house. If she had listed it as a short sale, it would have sold so fast it would have made our heads spin. Talking like 30 seconds. But she had a substantial amount of equity in the property. Another common option that people exercise and that the bank wants you to exercise is called a deed in lieu of foreclosure. This is essentially the same as turning the keys over to the property. You hand your keys to the bank, and they basically take the house and then sell it at auction. Had this owner exercised a deed in lieu, the bank would have received all the equity instead of her. Obviously not a good situation. So, moral of the story is, if you're behind on your mortgage, you have more options available today than ever before. There are investors who would buy your property on the spot. Modifications of existing mortgages are possible. If you have income and you just fell too far behind, then you can modify it. Or a realtor can list the property and possibly put thousands of dollars in your pocket. Whatever your situation, don't hide from it. You need to call a professional today who has substantial experience with foreclosures, short sales, and modifications. They can explain all your options, determine a course, and get you back on track. Believe it or not, there's a way out. The only wrong thing to do is hide from the bank. That will result in certain foreclosure, and you'll most likely be left with nothing, if not a deficiency judgment for the balance on top of the foreclosure. Call or text us today at 386-866-1007 if you're behind on your mortgage. We have extensive experience with these situations, and we can help guide you through the complicated and stressful process. Have a great day.